So in this one, we're going to just talk a little bit about breath. We really want to make sure that as you're moving, not only while we're exercising and engaging and starting to develop our movement practice, that we want to make sure that we are breathing in our lives. With our fast-paced world, we have a tendency of having really shallow breath, denying our body of a lot of oxygen-rich blood. So we want to start bringing that breath lower to also help alleviate a lot of the stress that we have in our neck and our shoulders. So we want to come into diaphragmatic breathing. Now it's really helpful to find a comfortable position. You can have your legs crossed, you can have them open, you can be in a chair. The key is that we want to find find a position that is comfortable for you. Bring your hands to right where your ribs meet, just below that, in that space on your abdominals. You're going to place that hand, and then I want to make sure, just double check that that head is pulled back and resting on top of those shoulders. Those shoulders are rested into the weight of your ribs, and the weight of all three of those are sitting in your bowl. From here, we're going to really inhale, and you want to feel your hand being pushed away, and then the abdominals, and then we're going to think about pulling that air from the very bottom of our lungs up. So instead of trying to fill from the top down, we're going to fill from the bottom up. Now, most breathing exercises and techniques are going to tell you to hold at the top and hold at the bottom. I don't want you to do that here. I want you to continue breathing in, even when you feel like you have no more air, for like 2-3 more seconds, and then exhale. Push all the way out. Even when you feel like you got no more, push for another 2-3. So we're not holding our breath here. We're pausing. We're going to continue to pull and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now I want you to think about that our body and our lungs in a 3D environment, because they are. They're not flat, they're not 2D. So a lot of times we only think about exhaling and extending our fronts, but we want to think about extending our sides and our back. So for the next 3 breaths, I want you to think about pushing out your sides. So go ahead and inhale with me, still doing diaphragmatic breathing, but we're really focusing on letting the outer ribs expand. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now let's try to breathe out of our backs. Same thing, diaphragmatic breathing, but I really want you to expand your back. Ready? Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. And if at first you don't quite feel it, keep thinking of it and keep giving it a try. We're not expecting you to give it on that first go. This is why it's a practice. So now let's get 3 breaths, really thinking about trying to fill the 360 view, okay? Inhale, fill the front, sides, and back. You might even feel like you're floating up. Exhale. Again. Remember, we're not holding at the top or at the bottom. We're pulling and pushing all the way through both sides. One more. Remember to continue to breathe from the bottom up throughout your day, particularly when you're feeling a little overwhelmed, having a little bit more anxiety. Take some moments and focus on your breath.